We're here at Soldier Field for this Week 7 matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. Do we have a little upset special coming your way today? One team's unbeaten.
Well, I know the undefeated team hopes not, but I'll tell you, Jim, the other team, they're excited about getting out there and getting the chance to put that first blemish on the record. You're always looking for an edge, and when you go against an undefeated team, that's a big edge for your football team.
One team is coming in here on quite a roll. Hasn't lost in more than a month. A 5-game winning streak entering this one.
Yeah, you hear me say it all the time. It's almost impossible how hard it is just to win one game in the NFL. Now you've won 5 in a row.
What up, guys? Welcome back to my Madden 13 Connected Careers. Here is the head coach of the Detroit Lions. 5-0 going into Monday night in Chicago. Big rivalry in division game. And this game had 2 major themes to it. One, my defensive line was fantastic, putting pressure on Cutler constantly, which happens in real life too. And my inability to get the ball in the end zone on all the opportunities that I had. This is definitely on All Madden now. I checked after the game. It showed on when you post to Twitter, it says All Madden. So definitely an All Madden. I think I was an All Madden in last game as well, but definitely on this one. Here, punt the ball off to Chicago and slam into their returner there, Devin Hester, and able to get the fumble recovery, but not able to push it into the end zone. Have to settle for a field goal attempt, which I don't get. I have a hard time with kicking longer field goals, and my kicker is one of the better longer field goal kickers in the league. Certainly the most consistent one. But here, long touchdown pass to Burleson. Totally hit the wrong button, but luckily it went to a open receiver or a receiver that can make a play on the ball. Burleson goes up, pulls that one down, and able to leg it out for a touchdown. Yeah, that was a pretty good play right there. Completely threw it to the wrong person. Did not want to go there, but it worked out in the end, and off to a 7-3 lead. But here we go into the second quarter. Sue putting major pressure on Cutler, forces the fumble. Averill able to pick it up and recover that fumble. So, like I said, the theme of the game is just the constant pressure I was able to get on Cutler. They were forcing the fumble. Able to get the ball back here right on the inside the red zone, and Stafford scrambles for a touchdown. Don't expect to see that very often. But the middle of the field was wide open, so I figured I would just give it a shot, and able to get into the end zone without even being touched, which is pretty awesome. Stafford is certainly not a very mobile quarterback, but able to use his legs here and get in easy. Dives right in, boom, touchdown. So not a lot of touchdown action from me, but they were able to get one starting so close to their end zone. Was able to punch it in. There, that guy was wide open. If Cutler could have hit him, that was a touchdown. But just overthrew his receiver just a little bit. We're able to get the ball back after a punt. Go to pull the running game out. Was trying to run quite a bit this game. Just wasn't happening. Bears defense is very, very good at stopping the run, but I wanted to stay with it. I wanted to try to get that going. That's my best bet for winning games that are tough, is just continue to run the ball. Less likely of throwing picks, and more than likely get the defense to start playing more towards run, and then I could get open passes like this to Calvin Johnson. Nice comeback route, and usually that'll free somebody up, especially if they're in man coverage. Usually you can get that as a completion if you do a little comeback. But again, not able to score a touchdown. Get down to right inside the 10-yard line pretty much. Not able to score, have to settle for a field goal. Just not able to get the big play to score a touchdown when I needed it. Whether it be a run pass or a run play or a slant pass or any of those stuff. Just I couldn't seem to get it together in the end zone. But there, Ndamukong Suh, 3 sacks already today. Gets that one. Huge sack on Jay Cutler. Just busts through the offensive line, takes him down. Sue having a fantastic game. Fantastic game. Look at that. Here, the very next play. Sue again with a sack. Forces the fumble. Recovered by Detroit. So here we are again set up in the red zone already off a turnover. Can we put it in the end zone for once? Let's find out. No, we can't. Like I said when we started, theme of the game. Defensive pressure from my front lineman, and me not being able to get in the end zone. Funny stuff. Here we go. Bears with the ball. This time he's got all day to throw. Finds the open receiver. Takes it down inside of our 30-yard line. That was a huge play by Cutler. Finally getting some time to sit back there and throw the ball. Couldn't get any pressure on him that time. And he finds an open receiver. So here we go. Next play. First down. Cutler throws a terrible pass. I'm able to pick that off. And he goes the distance. Huge interception return for a touchdown. Like I said, my inability to score touchdowns this game was huge, but defensive plays like that really sealed this game for me. All the fumble recoveries, and then this pick six was huge. And good game all around, except for my inability to score touchdowns on offense. We'll try to work that out for next game. Got to work on my game plan a little bit better when we get towards the red zone. Try to figure out some other plays that might work. But here, Cutler floats one out there. It wouldn't have been a bad pass, but he just put way too much air under it. I'm able to get underneath it. Get another turnover against these Bears. Defense played really, really well for me today. Really well. But again, can't score on offense. Have to settle for another field goal. And this one we make just barely. I don't know what it is. I just can't kick field goals very good in this game. If it's past 45 yards, I have a very, very hard time making them. Even if I do full power, I just can't figure out the angles and stuff. But after that field goal, Chicago drove down, scores a touchdown, their first one of the game. Nice slant into the back of the end zone to bring it to 30-10 after the extra point. And, of course, Chicago, being down, is going to go for the onside kick. And these are very, very difficult to make, especially when you kick it right to my guy. And he's able to recover that. Try to run the ball a bit just to wear the clock down. Have to punt, give the Chicago the ball back again. But the constant pressure on this guy, another sack by my team. Here we go on fourth down. Cutler basically has to, actually a second down, but Cutler's still trying to force something in there. Able to make a shoestring interception there. DeAndre Levy, which is a linebacker. We take the victory formation. And we win 30-10 on Monday Night Football against the Chicago Bears. Huge, huge conference game. Division win. Wow, I can't talk. But a big game for Detroit Lions. We're now 6-0. Amazing. Definitely playing on all Madden now, as you'll see at the end when I do my little tweet. But I think I still need to adjust the sliders just a little bit. I want the games to be a little bit more challenging. Obviously, this one was pretty challenging because I could not score for whatever reason on offense. So many opportunities in the red zone to have to settle for field goals. This game could have been a blowout if I was able to punch the ball into the end zone. But so part of that was realistic, but just defensively, it seems like I'm able to stop them pretty much every single time. It happened last time in the Eagles game as well, only giving up 7 points basically, 1 touchdown. I want it to be a little bit more high scoring, at least defensively for me, not to be able to just sit back and just destroy them. But hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I'm going to try to get some NHL out tomorrow, maybe a double episode, so stay tuned for that. Peace.